Evening, guys. Or please, good day this evening, where at the time that I'm recording this. Um, so I just want to show you guys. This is gonna be a quick video on how you navigate your way through the Procoding Moodle Academy. So this will be the homepage, the page that will take you to initially when you log in. I understand that most people struggle with the login, and we try to help them. Um, and I hope nobody's struggling at this moment with logging in into their own account. So every time when you log in, just make sure that your name or your username it's in small caps. All letters must be in small caps, and that the password is the password that you were prompted to change to when you first logged into the account. So I'm just gonna log into my account. Immediately when you log in, you will see that it will take you to the dashboard. So if you can see here, it says home dashboard courses, or my courses rather. So my courses are the courses that you are enrolled in. So if you are enrolled for Microsoft Excel level 2, you will only see Microsoft Excel level 2. If you are enrolled for Microsoft level 3, you will only see Excel level 3 here under my courses. But if you go to home, you will see all of the courses that have been offered by the academy. You will not be able to access any of these courses if you are not a student of that course, if you're not enrolled in that course. So you need to go to my courses. Then you can click on the course that you are enrolled for. In this case, I would like to make an example with Office Microsoft Excel. So this is the page that it will take you to. So if you can see here, it says course participants, grades, competencies. Now here it will show you all the list of other fellow colleagues that you're attending with. Then grades, the grading, it will show you all of the grading for the formative assessment, summative assessment if you have completed them, so on and so forth. So for competencies, there won't be any course competencies at this stage, but you can also navigate your way through here on the course index right here on my left hand side of the corner, where it can give you a straight access to just go to wherever you want to go to on the course. If you can see here, the layout is firstly under the general, we have the course outline, the study manual, the portfolio of evidence, the class link, end of course summative assessment, portfolio of evidence submission, and the checklist. Then we go down to topic 1, formative assessment, topic 2, formative assessment. Now, if you click directly on the course outline, it will take you directly to the document, which is the course outline document. And you can view it online, or you can download it and view it offline, or you can print it. If you're connected to a printer, then it will automatically print and give you a hard copy. So the same goes for the study manual and the portfolio of evidence. Now, the study manual, you can also download it offline so that you can access it offline, and you can also access it online. You can also do the same and print it here, either download or print. If I go back here and come to the portfolio of evidence, the portfolio of evidence is actually it's going to be the collection of all your work that you did throughout the course. I'm just gonna wait for you to download the document to open it, and then I'm gonna walk with you through the portfolio of evidence. So the portfolio of evidence, you can also download it or print it directly. The portfolio of evidence, on the first page, if you can see here, it will require you to fill in your details. So the student number you can leave out as you don't have the student number. The name of delivery site, you can say UNISA. Date of receipt of POE. This is going to be the first day that you had access to your course, which I presume it's the 2nd of August. And the POE final submission date is the 7th of August. You will see, I'll show you where at least the POE submission date on the site as we go back to the site. So you're going to sign, obviously, and write the date. And if you go down, so here it shows you the table of contents. So it shows you that there's a learner information form that you need to sign, the facilitator details form, the moderator details form. So obviously going to leave these forms out for the relevant individuals to fill them out themselves. Then it speaks of the roles and responsibilities, the declaration of authenticity. This is where the learner need to sign and declare. Yes, basically that's it. And the formative assessment. Now the formative assessments are already in under those topics where I was showing you earlier on. I will also go there and show you. So it's quizzes. These are just the practice quiz. So they are not going to form part of your final grade of the whole assessment of the course. So the formative assessments are for practice only. Now here it will be showing you the questions only, just for reference. So if you want to just keep them for reference, you will find the questions here in the POE. The summative assessment questions are only here. So summative assessment, you can only find them here. So if we go down to page 28, so if I scroll down to page 28, so this is where the summative assessment is going to begin. So if you can see, it says that the section consists of 7 questions with a total of 100 marks. So all in all, your summative assessments are gonna, the weighting of your summative assessments is gonna be 100 marks. If you can see, it says that the questions must be submitted to the facilitator together with the POE. So I will show you later on how to submit, where to submit the POE and where to submit the answers to your summative assessments. Now remember, there are different courses. Some of you guys are doing Excel, some are doing Word, as others are doing Visio, Microsoft Visio. So the format in which you're going to be submitting the answers to your summative assessment, it will depend on the course that you'll be doing. So if you're doing PowerPoint, for instance, and the activities require you to create PowerPoint presentations, so it means that your answers are going to be in a PowerPoint presentation. So that's the file that you're going to be uploading. So this is just for reference. So the POE, the details that you're going to need to fill in, these details here, you can download it, you can print it and fill them manually in with a pen, then upload it. Or if you have Adobe, if you have access to Adobe, you can fill it in because they're in a PDF format. You can just download them, fill it in on your computer using Adobe, then upload them. And if you have an e-signature, electronic signature, you can just sign here and write the date and submit them in that format. Now, if we go back here to our course page, so this is the class link. I'm sure by now all of you now are able to join the classes. So you just click on the class link and click on the join session. Then you're gonna be able to join the session and participate in the classes with other colleagues with your facilitator. So if you come here, this says that end of course summative assessment. So this is for Excel level 2. This is where you're gonna submit. This is where you're gonna submit your assessment. I'm gonna try and reset it. I'm gonna try and show you on another course, because here I've set it that the submission is gonna be open from the 4th of August on the 4 or at 5 p.m. So the final day of your classes, that's when you're gonna be able to come here, and you're gonna see an add submission button here. I'll show you on another course that I've opened. That this is where you're gonna submit. So remember, if you're doing Excel and you have your activities require you to fill in to complete an Excel sheet. So you're going to be uploading your Excel sheet answers to the summative tasks that are found, the questions you're going to find them in the POE. Then if you go to the POE submission, after you filled in all of those details, remember your name, your ID number, excuse me, your name and your ID number and all other details that are requested of you. This is where you're going to come and submit your POE. So only your POE, you need to submit it here. So you just click on add submission. Then you're going to type POE. That's the document that you're submitting. This part you can leave empty. Then you come here. Now you're going to click on this file. Here we can see the cursor. When you click, it's going to take you to this page. Then you're going to click on choose file. So remember when you have done your assessment, when you have done your assessment and you completed, and it's in the Excel format or it's in the PowerPoint format, whichever format it is for the course that you're doing, then you're going to click on choose file. Then you go and choose the type of file that you want to upload. Then you click on open. Then you click on the name of your file, which is the POE in this case. Then you come and click upload this file. Then it's going to upload it. So when you clicked upload, it's not yet visible to the facilitator. So for it to be visible, it's for you to click on save changes before you leave this page. So before you leave this page, make sure that you click save changes so that it can register as submitted on the side of the facilitator. So if you're still here, if you want to delete it, you can come and delete the document, that if it's not up to the standard that you want, or you've accidentally clicked on the wrong document, you can also still delete it in this page. You can see it's gone now. So it's this page, this button here, takes you to the choose file. Then you select the file that you want to add. Then you come and name it and write POE. Then you upload the file. Then the file appears again. But at this stage, remember, it's not yet submitted. You need to come and save changes here so that it gets submitted to the facilitator. So immediately when you submit it, it's gonna send an email to the facilitator and that you have submitted your work, so it needs grading. And then the final thing here is the checklist. So the checklist, I'll come back to it and show you. Let me just go and show you the formative assessments. So these are the quiz. So if it take you here, then you click on attempt quiz. Then you will see here you can select. Then before you click on you can change your choices here, or you can clear your choices. Then you go to the next page and select when you're selecting, when you have finished and you are satisfied with the answers that you have selected, then you click finish attempt, so that it can give you an automated grading, so that you can check your understanding of the course of the work that you have done as well. So just to go back again and give you an update here on the POE, these are the formative assessment. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go to the POE. As I was saying, those are where the formative assessment, the quizzes are the formative assessment, and they're all multiple choice. But the summative assessment, it's a mixture of essay type of a question and MCQ, which are the multiple choice questions. So for you to answer the questions on the summative assessment, you need to have a separate workbook depending on the course that you are doing. So I hope everybody gets this. You need to have a separate workbook depending on the course that you're doing. If you're doing PowerPoint, it will be a PowerPoint slides that you need to upload. Then you also need to answer MCQs. There are MCQs, multiple choice questions, in the summative assessments that you also need to answer. And the multiple choice for the summative assessments, they will require you to choose between the given options, then give an explanation behind your choice. This is for Excel level 2. So let me go down to the bottom. Yes. So if you can see, this is a summative assessment MCQ type of a question. It's worth 5 marks. So it will need for you to please select the correct option and explain your reasoning. So you can answer this maybe in a Word file, or after you've done the Word file and saved it in a PDF. It doesn't matter. Then you're gonna answer this separately. If you can see so these are the easy type of questions that you need. So if you could see the question is for you to create. This is an Excel. This is for the Excel course. So here the question is for you to prepare an Excel sheet. It says that the financial manager of Worcester campus requests a calculation of the various course fee deposits and the hostel fees from you. So it says create a blank workbook in Excel type following exactly as given. The font that gives you how you should do it. So this, you're gonna answer it in Excel. So, but obviously the multiple choice questions, which are 5 marks, you're gonna answer them separately. For instance, in this case, so which means that you're gonna have two. For that case, you're gonna have an Excel and maybe a Word or a PDF document for you to submit. So when you come here to submit, in fact, let me go to the POE, but it's the same. The way to submit, the submission is the same. So if you are submitting the summative assessment, I just want to show you. So you'll come down here and select the file. So let's say you're going to select the first file, which is the Excel sheet. So you're going to name it Excel sheet. Then you upload this file. So remember this, I'm saying I'm acting as if this is the answer to the essay type of a question for Excel. So this is the first essay, which is an Excel sheet essay type of a question. So you can do a new folder and say Excel sheet, or let's say Excel answers. So you can put so now that you've created the file, the Excel answers, you can now add the file. So you can add two different type of files. You can add the Excel sheet and add the Word document that has your files, your answers to the let me delete this one. So you will have two answers, two types of documents here, as I've indicated earlier on. Let me delete this. So you can have two types of documents. You can create a folder. You can even create a folder if you want to, then download the documents and add them in one folder, or you can have two separate documents here and choose the file, same thing you do, and then you can have two separate documents. Then you save the changes. So you're gonna have one sheet which is answering the ECA type of questions, and another which is answers for the one document, one attachment, another attachment which is giving the answers to the MCQ. So after that, you're gonna click. Let me just delete this. You're gonna click Save Changes so that you can submit your answers. So once all of that is done and you've completed, there's a checklist here that's just a quick reminder of all the things that you need to do. So you need to come and click here if you've attended classes. You need to come and click here if you have completed your portfolio of evidence. You need to click here if you have completed the formative assessment quiz. After the submission of your summative assignment, you click here. Then the course evaluation form, you're going to click on this little icon here, this blue icon. It will take you to an external form, which is the course evaluation form. So you're going to be evaluating the performance of your facilitator. It says here, please take a few moments to provide feedback on your experience with Microsoft 365 Office Teacher. Your honest feedback will help us improve our teaching methods and deliver better learning experiences. So you're going to click on Next. Then it's going to require you to write your name. Then the course that you were doing, which is the Office Word 365. The date of completion is the last day of your classes, which is the 4th in this case. Then you click Next. So it just shows you that these are the required parts. The parts that are marked with an asterisk are the required parts. So you're going to be answering all of these questions, rating us from 1 to 5. 1 is poor, 5 is excellent. Clarity and organization of the course material, the relevance of the topics covered, the depth of content covered, examples and exercises. Then you just click grading, you create whatever. So I'm just going to click so that it can show you to go forward. So however, the ability to answer questions provided, clarification, use of visual aids and demonstrations, engaging interactive teaching style. Then you click on Next. Pace of the course, availability, Then you click next. It's what did you like most about the course? Then you're gonna write whatever the case is for you. Would you recommend this Microsoft Office teacher to others? Yes, if it's a yes, and no if it's a no. Any additional comments that you want? So you can write anything that you are suggesting, that you want to give a suggestion to us. Then you write your age, your occupation. So this is optional. You can just write. If you don't want to fill it in your age, then the evaluation form will be submitted in that way. Then you can go back and click on the completed course evaluation form. So I hope this gives clarity. I hope this actually gives clarity to you guys. So if there are any, if you still have any concerns or any questions, or you stuck somewhere, please feel free to comment or send me an email. Most of you know my email. It's mike@procodingconsultants.co.za. So I'll be happy to help you if you have any challenges with navigating your way through our academy site. So yes, that's it. Thank you guys. This was just a short video. I wanted it to be short, just to give you clarity on how you navigate your way through. Thank you.